Hey, you there. Do you want more money? Well, it may come in your pockets sooner than you think. Joe Biden and the Prime Minister of Canada are working on a plan to give money to as many people as possible. But is that enough money in the reserves to give to everyone? Well, don't worry about that because NASA is coming to the rescue. They just announced a mission that may change everything. NASA has a plan that could make everybody on Earth a billionaire. But is it wise to give a lot of money to everyone? Is it a good thing for your wealth? Well, let's talk about it. What's up, guys? This is JC, and welcome to the Wealth Engineering channel. This is where I create content that talks about anything to do with business and investing. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about the US and Canadian government investing in you. And we'll talk about NASA investing in making everyone a billionaire. That's right, guys. Since 2008, it has become very normal for the US government to find reasons to print more money and stimulus. But a lot of that money don't make its way to the major people, right? To the main population, to the average man. Well, Biden figured it out. Why not send checks directly to people's hand? Right? Obvious. According to the Business Insider, Biden is still sending relief checks to help families deal with inflation, as if that's really going to solve the inflation problem, right? You are inflating the economy with more currencies, but that's supposed to help with inflation. It may not seem obvious at first glance, but President Joe Biden is still putting cash into people's pocket during a punishing threat of inflation. So basically, it's a $1.9 trillion stimulus law that's allowing him to spread the money to the people. And we're talking about at least 18 states, including California and Florida, have taken the steps this year with Congress on how to deal with the worst inflation in 4 decades. All right. 4 decades. And let me ask you this for 2023, do you think inflation will stabilize, will drop, or will it rise? Let me know in the comment section. Now, Biden is not the only one. Justin Trudeau, the Prime Minister of Canada, had to say this today. To help you pay with the bills, we're doubling on the GST tax credit for 6 months for 11 million households. Single Canadians without kids will earn about $224 more. Couples with two kids will get up to $467, and seniors will get $225 more on average. Payment starts going out Friday. In his official Twitter account, he was saying that 11 million households, which is basically a third of the population in Canada, is going to receive payment checks. So, will we need to print more money to supply people with that much currency? It has to be backed by something, right? This is where NASA comes in because they announced today that they are getting ready for their mission. NASA will launch the Psyche mission to explore asteroid worth more than the global economy. So this is what the asteroid looks like based on the drawing. Now this is where it gets interesting, guys. They call it 16 Psyche, and it's a 140-mile wide asteroid, but it also contains core of iron, nickel, and gold worth $10,000 quadrillion. $10,000 quadrillion. That's like 19 zeros. Now imagine Joe Biden and Justin Trudeau had access to an asteroid like this. They would be the savior of the world, giving $1 billion to everyone. In fact, this is so much money, you could literally give everyone on Earth $1 billion and you would still have enough money left. And we're talking about $1 billion left. But let me ask you this, would that be a good thing for the economy? Would that be the one solution that can solve poverty all around the world? Just make everyone a billionaire so that they can buy food. Now, what if I told you this has happened before? And how did it turn out? Have you ever heard of Mensa Musa?
On the hottest on the map, since the Atlas a catalog. King of Mali, with cold bars you can't escape from.
Well, don't worry, not even Jeff Bezos heard about him.
At Amazon, our product research is phenomenal, but I've never heard your story. And I own Audible.
He has been considered the richest man in history. Now, if there was such a thing as a wealth battle, Mensa Musa was so rich that he would beat all of our tech nerds of our modern time. We're talking about Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg, who's losing a lot of money these days. You would put all of them well together and not even get to half of the money that the Mensa Musa had. So he was crazy amount of wealth. And he was also known to be very generous, not like the greedy capitalist like Jeff Bezos, who doesn't even pay taxes. If Mensa Musa was in a rap battle with Jeff Bezos, he would probably say,
I'm laying the blows you can't dodge. This ain't sales tax. I left footprints in the Sahara. I know how to try. Bust dorks like .com bubbles when I hit them. Nah, you can't spit. You got that algorithm.
very generous man, and he went on a giving wealth free.
Spinning horizons with libraries and mosques while you chopped off the top of all the mom and pop shops. All you widened was the gap between the haves and have-nots. Now they ordering or living in your cardboard box.
He's well known for his sacred pilgrimage. This is a trip that he took from the west of Africa all the way to the Middle East, and he gave gold to as many people as possible, anyone that was crossing his path. The legend has it, when he got to Egypt, he gave so much gold that he actually crashed the economy. They had to rise the price of everything because a large portion of the population got gold from him, and and they wanted to spend their newfound wealth. So people had to adjust the prices to compensate for that. Well, imagine not crossing the path of Mensa Musa and having the price increase in front of you. Well, that's a problem.
You're overrated, like you leave economies inflated. You're about to taste some of that salt that you traded. What's the long-term play in giving your wealth away? Because now I feed your whole country for the price of a cup of coffee per day.
This lasted a decade, to be exact, 12 years. And to fix the problem, he basically bought back the gold that he gave at a much higher price, and he still had enough money to do that. So what is the moral lesson of this story? Nothing, absolutely nothing, especially money, is for free. What is being given to you for free, someone else would have to pay for it in the future. The government is giving you free money now, but all that will do is make the inflation problem worse, inflating the economy, just like Mensa Musa did in Egypt. On top of that, if NASA end up making everyone a billionaire, well, having $1 billion will be no different than having just $1 or maybe 1 cent. The price of everything else will be rising to adjust and compensate for that. And you know what's worse? The sad truth is people that have the skills, people that are entrepreneurs, people that have businesses will always find a way to acquire some of that wealth because they're providing value and they're exchanging their time and value for wealth. So basically, you still have to end up paying them to get what you need, what you want. And that's why entrepreneurs will always end up making money over time, while the people who have no skills, no assets, they would end up losing their wealth. So very important lessons, but I hope that inspire you to go work on yourself, expand your tools of skills, right? Learn high income skills, high value skills, so that you can end up being paid for the value that you bring to the market, as opposed to end up spending it and not getting anything in return. If you provide value to 1 billion people, you will be a billionaire.
Alexa, what do we have that he lacks?
Skills.
Check out my latest podcast, guys. This is where I break down a video interview from Mark Cuban, how he made his first million and flipped that to $1 billion. A very fun and relaxed podcast. Make sure you check it out. The link will be somewhere here. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button, and I can't wait to read your comments. With that said, we'll meet on the next video.
Hey, yeah, it's all about wealth engineering. Might be something that you're not used to. It's okay, cause I'm here to introduce you to concepts. Time to grow and make big moves. All about crypto, come see. Stocks and business, yes indeed. Got the info that you need. Hosted by my homie JC.